What is going on, everyone? It is time for another potential test in MLB 16, the show. Today we will take a player, put him through 5 seasons in franchise mode to see if he will live up to his potential. Today we're going to be testing a New York Yankee, and it is a hot one, Gary Sanchez. This guy has been on an absolute tear since he got pulled up to the majors. He has hit, I think at this point, 11 home runs in something like his first 20 or something games. So as you take a look at the starting attributes, looking not too bad. He's a 78 overall, a potential, 6'2", 230. He's a big player, can play first base. He played 2 games last year, had 2 at-bats, no hits. So he's going to start out, and actually he's going to start out happy. So he's getting an extra +2, so a true 76. But we're going to put him through 5 seasons. Let's see if he can live up to his real-world hype, not even his A potential hype here in the game. But here we go. Season number 1, he's going to grow to an 82, so a nice jump there. +7 to contact versus righties, no change for lefties. +2 to power versus righties, -3 to lefties, +5 to vision, 11 to discipline, 4 to clutch, 2 to bunt, 3 to drag bunt, 3 to durability, 4 to fielding, 3 to arm strength, 2 to arm accuracy, 2 to reaction, and 3 to blocking. So some nice improvements there. He plays 162 games, 80 runs, 165 hits, 23 home runs, 78 RBIs, and a 267 average. That I would consider a very, very good debut season. He is going to be happy, so he is still picking up the +2, which means he went up 4 in his base overall for that season. So a nice improvement there. On to season number 2, let's see some big gains like this again. And he's up to an 84. So we're going to have +3 to contact versus righties, no change for contact versus lefties, +4 to power versus righties, -2, again some minuses to power versus lefties, 5 to vision, 4 to discipline, 3 to clutch, 2 to bunt, 3 to drag bunt, 3 to durability, 2 to fielding, 3 to arm strength and arm accuracy and reaction, and then +2 to blocking. So again, some good improvements. The power versus lefty kind of go in the wrong direction. Only going to play 131 games. He did not get hurt either. So he had some games on the bench, 131 games, 54 runs, 134 hits, 19 home runs, 84 RBIs, and a 2.52 average. So this season is a step back for Sanchez, which is not what we want to see, but he still is improving. He's up to an 83, which means he went up 3 more in his base, picking up a +1 because of the morale. So he's an 84 here at the end of season number 2. So we're going to see, let's see a big jump here after season number 3. Sanchez, a lot of potential here. What's he going to be? 89. There is a big jump. So he's going to have no change to contact versus righty this year. +5 for lefty, +4 to power versus righty. The power versus lefty at least doesn't go down. It doesn't change at all. +2 to vision, 4 to discipline, 3 to clutch, 2 to bunt, 3 to durability, 2 to fielding and arm strength and arm accuracy, 3 to reaction, and 3 to blocking. So again, solid improvements for everything else except for the hitting. The hitting not really growing like I expected it to. 136 games played, 62 runs, 128 hits, 18 home runs, 68 RBIs, and a 2.46 average. So again, he's taken a step back the second consecutive season where his stats have actually decreased. The runs are up this season, but that's probably the least important stat for a catcher. His overall is an 85 now, so he went up only 2. Is his static, so he's getting an extra 4 there, but we want to see the improvements in the base. So season number 4, he's up to a 93, +8 to contact versus righties, +1 to lefties, 7 for the power going up, -4, again a minus for power versus lefties, 3 to vision, 2 to discipline, 3 to clutch, 2 to bunt, 3 to drag bunt, 3 to durability, 2 to fielding, 3 to arm strength, 2 to arm accuracy, 3 to reaction, and 2 to blocking. So the fielding continuing to get better. The power still not really getting there. 144 games played, 65 runs, 149 hits, 26 home runs, 89 RBIs, and a 270 average. Finally, he's back there. That was the best season he's had in his 4 years. And it reflects in the overall. He goes up 4 in his base. A static gets him up to 93. So here we go, final season. Let's see a big jump here. 1 final, and it's actually down to a 91. So no change to contact at all. Power going to go up 5 and minus again 1 to power versus lefties, 3 to vision, 6 to discipline, 2 to clutch, 2 to bunt, 3 to durability, 2 to fielding, 3 to arm strength and arm accuracy, and 2 to reaction and blocking. His final stat line will read 142 games played, 53 runs, 118 hits, 23 home runs, 65 RBIs, and a 2.2 average. Ouch, that is not the way we wanted to end this. So looking at Sanchez, he is going to end satisfied. That means he only grew 2 for his base overall, so he'll end as a true 91, which is not horrible. A 27-year-old catcher rated 91 is not bad at all. Now, I expected to see more growth in both sides of his power, especially against lefties. He's a right-handed hitter, and his power is actually much better against righties. So the contact, that's pretty decent at 70. The power, 78, that's very good. 56, a little bit on the low side Vision, discipline, clutch is okay. The durability is good. His fielding's really good. The numbers are pretty good for a catcher, I gotta say. He's got 109 home runs. I thought, again, he would hit for more power, and maybe he will here in these next couple of years. The RBIs are pretty good, 384. The career average, 252. It's not horrible for a catcher, but it's also not incredible. For a 91 overall, I would expect his average to be a little bit higher than that. He actually had a couple good seasons. That last one, I think, really brought him down. But only 27 years old, not bad for Gary Sanchez. But as he ends this test, he's not necessarily ending with the flash and the wow that we've had with some recent players we've tested. But still, Gary Sanchez is a very solid player. A potential. He's going to be a 91 overall as a 27-year-old catcher who can also play first base. You really can't ask for more for a catcher. That's a pretty high-rated catcher. So in terms of building your Yankees up, Gary Sanchez is definitely somebody you want in your lineup at catcher to help build this franchise around. And if you're not using the Yankees, I say it a lot, it is expensive to trade for a potential guys, but in terms of a catcher, you're not going to find too many guys that can grow to be better than this one. So if you have the opportunity, you definitely got to take it and grab this guy, because I think he can be very solid for some years to come in your franchise. So Gary Sanchez, you are done with this potential test. If you want to see anyone else tested in a future episode, let me know in the comments down below, and I will use them in a future video. That is going to be it for this one, though. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.